Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to the Soul Star Wavelength. It's me, Nirvana. Alrighty, this is my first video recording back after traveling, and I want to say a massive thank you that I now have over 500 subscribers. That's a really amazing milestone and it means a lot to me. So thank you so much to all my soul stars who are here, and to anyone who subscribes after this video. Like, welcome, heck yeah. We're really making a little community here. It makes me so happy. All right, so anyway, today this video is actually a request from a comment. I'm not sure if they're a subscriber or not. I mean, they might be. I hope so. Anyway, so they wanted to request messages from the fairies, so here we are. And yeah, by the way, if anyone else wants to make a request, just drop it down in the comments, and if I like it, I'll do it. All right, so right now we have pile number 1 today with the Cheshire Cat here, and pile number 2 is the unicorn. So you can pick your pile or piles and I'll see you there. And just before we move on to the readings, anyone wants a personal reading from me, information is in the description box below. Alrighty, without further ado, let's go on to the readings. All right. Alrighty, hello there, Cheshire Cat pile number 1. Alrighty, so if you're drawn into the Cheshire Cat, let's get you some messages from the fairies. First off, they want to tell you that your spirit guides are extremely strong right now. They are very present. There also might be there's definitely some trickster energy, I want to say, around you. It might not be malicious, but there's definitely something is not as it seems. Someone might not be as they seem. And you'll know who they are because you'll get a certain feeling in your gut when you look them in the eyes, okay? Yeah. Someone might have told an untruth to you, might have lied at some point. Again, I'm not necessarily, this is a general reading, so, there might be different levels of severity for you all, but I mean, this is just meant to be a light fairy reading. But yeah, that's the energy I'm getting through. There's something sort of tricky. But usually, trickster spirits are there when, if you pass like the sort of test with the trickster spirit, you end up with a new level of perception and awareness after coming through that. So I would say you're on the precipice of sensory or perceptional breakthrough, if that makes sense. Yeah. That Mercury retrograde might have been particularly tricky for you, and if so, you might even be on the other side of this energy right now, and you might be experiencing a new view of the world already. And of course, cats may be significant for you here. Anything else? I heard don't lose your head. So definitely play it cool, keep it together. Definitely take time to, this is a respond, not react type of thing. You definitely want to take time to meditate on your day, to clear your mind, and you don't want to respond from emotions right now. No, that's the thing. I would say there's something about being quite calculated and very smart, intelligent about how you go about things. But yeah, your spirit guides are definitely around you. They're definitely helping to guide you. And yeah, you're really on the verge of a new level of perception if you're not already there. All right, so since I've started repeating myself, let us move on to some tarot cards. Alrighty, Adventure Time Tarot. That is the deck that you are getting today, pile number 1. Cheshire Cats. Messages from the fairies for my pile number 1s. That came out right as soon as I started to ask. Let's see. Boom. Queen of Swords. What was I saying about being calculated not responding from emotion. Oh my gosh, I'm totally backed up. And look, the Magician. See, like, because you're facing off, there's some really interesting, like, because the Magician can be really tricky energy, and how I mentioned Mercury retrograde as well, and the Magician is ruled by Mercury, and that's your mind. So something about your mind, I would say, also this is obviously a timeless reading, so no matter what's happened, you've definitely gone through a mind upgrade recently, I would say, and you might even currently still be going through one. You're overcoming some really tricky energy that's kind of kept you almost in a box, I think, for like a while. I think you might have felt quite stuck in life. Yeah, look at the boxes all labeled dirt. Oh my gosh, I've never even really taken that in this card before. I'll just say as well, if anyone tried to do any magic against you, you definitely have the, like, it's gonna backfire on them. Especially if you take that time to center yourself and to protect yourself, do your spiritual hygiene, your spiritual cleanses, return to senders, if, you know, or, you know, send it to the Most High to be transmuted, whatever you believe in, whatever works for you, all right? But look, the way that the blue lines up to the Cheshire Cat's eyes here, oops, don't rock the camera, please. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't lean on the table. That would help. There we go. It'll stop in a minute. Yeah, that's the thing. So you want to take time to make sure you are completely centered and clear on everything you are doing. Because you have a very heightened power of your mind. And that is definitely getting advanced right now with the crown here. You're going to get a lot of downloads and you're going to know a lot of things. You're not going to know how you know them, except that you do know them. Definitely you want to act in a very calculated, intelligent, the word cunning came to mind, cunning way. Yeah, this is very fairy. The fairies are wanting to help you with your, with that mercurial magical energy that you have, like to be able to like move through situations in life, no matter how tricky or sticky they may feel when you're in them. They want you to be able to come out on top no matter what. So that's kind of what your spirit guides and the fairies are trying to work with you on right now. Ah, very, very cool. We have the penguins here, so you might want to check out penguins and what they mean symbolically. Got another card here, the Hierophant. Yes, talk about spirit. This is my freaking spiritual guidance card right here, guys. The Hierophant. I also think you definitely I'm getting two messages from this. One is you are getting spiritual guidance very strongly from your spirit team on the other side. Whatever you connect to, definitely there, and they're sending you signs. This is also a sign of see the people that you don't fit into the box for. Yeah, you definitely trigger them quite a bit. You see him like squeezing the lemon in rage and anger. People are very annoyed that they can't like push you into a box, and that you so coolly and calmly evade their grasp and stay way out their reach. Yeah. This may be like an authority figure as well that you have to deal with. That might be the person that's giving you off vibes. Authority figure of some kind, or just someone that is entrenched in their worldview. Like they are not open-minded. They are closed-minded. The opposite of open-minded. And yeah, these type of people, yeah, you might even, if you are clear tasting, can't remember the word for it just now, but you might get like, you might even have the sense of citrus or taste of like sour lemon or something when you're around them. If you look for that sort of thing, or lemon symbolism around them, that might point you out who you have to be mindful of. Because you can easily outplay this person, let me tell you. They think they've got it all together, but like they've got nothing on this energy over here. Because look how much he's like lemon grab here. He's doing the most. He's like, I am the authority figure, and he's clutching his things like so hard. And then she's just like chilling, relaxing, leaning back, making her ice sword appear out of thin air with no effort whatsoever. Yeah, you can dance circles around this person. Just definitely play it cool. Yeah, no pun intended with the Ice Queen there. Let's get one more. Or not one more. I kind of want to get two more. These tarot cards, messages from the fairies for my pile number 1, the Cheshire Cat pile. We have 9 of coins. Very, very nice. Okay, so you're coming into more independence as well. Yeah, I could even get... you might have had to deal with someone who is quite sexist, you know? Like, because I'm seeing here, it's like... Because this is, you know, this is like a feminine card here, and this is a feminine card, and then this is like a masculine kind of energy. You know, there's like a very, very outdated worldview that, you know, women or feminines shouldn't be independent. They should be under... I don't even want to say these sentences. You know the type of rubbish programming that goes around sometimes. But yeah, you defy stereotypes about your gender. No matter if you're a man watching this, you definitely defy masculine stereotypes as well. Because that's the thing about mercurial energy, it shapeshifts. And a lot of mercurial deities are known for being able to shift sex at will. So, like Loki, I know is one very prominent example. So yeah, because you utilize the strengths of both masculine and feminine energies, that can really take off people that may have a more binary view of the world and close-minded, but they see you succeeding, actually. Yeah, you're really showing them up because you're succeeding and you're getting a lot more wealth and independence and stability from what you're doing. A lot of abundance here and a lot of messages, a lot of good communication coming to you. She also has a crown. This is Wildberry Princess. So again, you are crowned. Yeah, there is a lot of good things happening to you. And the fairies are definitely sending the message to keep on keeping on. You're doing amazing. Don't be put off by any sour folks in your vicinity. You're actually showing them the light. You're showing them the way. Yeah, the moon on the bottom as I'm talking about this. Yeah, a lot of divine feminine energy here. We have the wolf, which is about loyalty. You definitely have people that really love you and are loyal to you. So don't be put off by any sour energy you might encounter. It's definitely outweighed by the sweetness of you and the goodness in your life. That's the other thing as well. They don't like that they've been cut off from your sweetness. Now they only get this side of you, the very cool and calculated and down to business side, let's say. Yeah, you're not going to waste any energy where it's not reciprocated, that's for sure. Okay, let's get one more card, please, from the Adventure Time Tarot for my lovely pile ones. Messages from the fairies, please, for them. This has been really interesting and cool so far. My pile number ones are really making a difference in the world or their communities. Just now, you really are. In your family, I think a lot of you are definitely breaking traditions within your family and doing, getting very good results from it. Okay, 8 of Wands. Yeah, what I tell you, a lot of messages coming in. A lot of messages coming in for you, a lot of forward movement. There's a lot of creative energy coming in for you as well with the 8 of Wands. There might be messages that come through music for you. Crafting. Some of you might even have crafting businesses. You might make or sell art of some kind. Yeah, this is set to really make you secure and stable in your individuality. That's not quite the word, but you get me. On the bottom, we have Judgment here as well. Abraham Lincoln might be significant for you. Maybe you are just American, or maybe that president has some special significance for you. I cannot tell a lie. Interesting. I cannot tell a lie. People can tell you are you're a very pure intentioned person, and that's you're definitely rising up the ranks just now in life. people are definitely cheering you on as well. I feel like you've got a lot more support than you did in the past because everything's starting to like show in the material world for you now. I mean, that's why these guys are so upset, right? These guys as in whoever the Hierophant represents to all of you who are watching right now. So yeah. Yeah, you're definitely on a great track here. Yeah, the fairies are saying to utilize music. It will help you in whatever way you like, because this is something that's very creative. So you can use music to divinate, you can just use it to blow off steam, to dance, to sing along to. There's something about that, and tapping into that joyful energy will really help boost your progress and the amount of communication and energies, good energies that come to you. It's just going to expedite everything good to you. I see your inner child. It will make your inner child very happy. And that childlike energy is so powerful and creative. And it's because it's our truest essence, really. Anything else? Before I move on to oracle cards. Nope, I think I'm good. But listen, you guys, if you are enjoying this, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you are, it lets me know. It lets me know that you're vibing, that you are feeling this too. And if you've already subscribed, thank you so much. I love you. Okay, let's move on to oracle cards. All right, guys, gonna be using, first off, I have 2 fairy oracles, so I'm gonna use both of them today for the messages from the fairies, of course. And the first one here is manifesting with the fairies. Very nice. All right, let's go. Messages for my pile number 1 from the Fae folk. Thank you so much for being here. All right, let's see what we got. Balance. Ooh, love this one. Okay. What's on the bottom? We have trust. Yes, definitely trust in yourself and your abilities at this time. Balance. And what's interesting, I was taking in how there's blue and blue and yellow and yellow. So there is even a balance in these cards up here. Don't be afraid to do what you have to do as well. With the Hierophant, you know, and the Queen of Swords is all about boundaries as well. So take your, you know, enforce your boundaries where you need to, because you need to protect this flourishing abundance and creative energy. That's the balance. You have to have the balance between the light and the dark, the yin, the yang, and all that. So Libra might be a very prominent sign for you in your chart, or just significant in some way. Maybe you were dealing with a Libra as well. Taurus could also be significant here with the Hierophant. So with the balance card coming out, you definitely want to take the time to ground yourself and to feel it into what is real around you, and really tap into your body and your senses. Because if there is tricky energy going on around you, that is that balance within. You're going to be able to notice the signs and the synchronicities around you, and you'll be able to see through, you know, the veil much, much easier. Because even the fact that this fairy here has glass wings, I love that they're white rimmed on that side and black rimmed on that side. I think that's very gorgeous. But yes, you see here as well, like the crown on both of these, and then there's all this purple here. So you really are very much in touch with divine guidance. So all you have to do is make sure you stay grounded and centered within yourself, and then you can, I heard dance through life, so maybe there's some Wicked fans out there dancing through life. Yeah, there's something of a grace and an ease that you want to move through things, because I'm pretty sure, it's been a while since I've seen the episode, but I'm pretty sure this lady here, this Queen of Swords, she ice skates around all the time, and she's always like twirling around, and she's just got this very sort of fun way of moving and everything. So yeah, you don't want to be all tense and stressed and everything like Lemon Grab over there. You definitely want to be in this childlike and free moving energy. And remaining balanced in body, mind, and soul will greatly help in all regards, as you would expect, right? Let's just take a quick look at what the book says for this card, and then I'll get you one from the Brown Furred Oracle. All right, balance. Strive for balance within and without. The world is easier to navigate from a balanced viewpoint. Yep, that's exactly what I'm talking about here. Bring balance into your life and you'll notice how harmonious it becomes, advises this fairy king. We can easily tell when we're off balance. It feels as if nothing's flowing. It's also obvious when we're in balance. Everything tends to proceed more agreeably, and our decision-making is coloured by our natural inner and higher wisdom. Higher wisdom. Wisdom. Pardon me. In tune with the divine. Yep, that's all that purple there for you. Considering both the good and the not so good aspects of a situation, and then using your intuition and discernment to reach a mature conclusion before you act will create more balance in your life. I love when the cards back me up. I literally said that right from this card here, my little Cheshire Cat. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, this card can also be saying it's time to find more equilibrium in your working and private life. Are you getting enough rest and play? Doing controlled physical exercise like Tai Chi, Qigong, or yoga will help to bring your body into balance. Yeah, because that's what I was talking about, coming into the body and everything that will help balance out the energies between your body and mind. Okay, which in turn will have an impact on your mind. I could have just kept reading, couldn't I? Which will in turn have an impact on your mind and spirit. Spiritual stability is achieved when we're able to reside fully in the now, in the present moment, the only thing that really exists. Without attachment to the past or future, we flow more readily when we and our life are in balance. Manifestation. You can manifest balance by pausing briefly before you speak or act. Tune into your body first and see how it feels. Think carefully about all sides of a situation before reaching an opinion or a decision. Affirmation. I am naturally balanced. The more balanced I am, the more confident and proactive in decision-making I become. Oh yeah, there's definitely some strong Libra people out there. Okay, right. All right, well, I'll just get you a Brian Froud Oracle then, huh? Okay, here we have the Brian Froud Oracle. I might have to censor some of these cards if they come out, if they got, you know, the old boobies on them or whatever. Yeah, so can I get some final messages from the fairies for my pile number 1, the Cheshire Cat pile? Oh, looks like you got 2 there. 2 fell out. Okay, first off, I'm going to show you on the bottom, we have the Singer of Connection, number 6. Now, this is very beautiful. The singers are the highest vibrational energies in this deck. They are very, actually, I would call them angelic in nature. And this means you are definitely, like, there's definitely a lot of communication and connection coming to you. I feel like in the full spectrum, I definitely feel on business level. So those of you that have your own business, I feel like there's a lot more clients, a lot more positive communication, reviews, good word of mouth spreading about you. I think also in your personal life, you will be making more genuine friends. Those of you who are single and ready to mingle, you might start getting some messages, you know, some nice romantic prospects here. Yeah, you might have you might be spoiled for choice as your attraction is definitely increasing at this time. Also, I'm getting from this looking like a little dandelion for me, you know, when they go white and you blow them to make a wish. So I think you are definitely getting a wish come true in terms of the connections you have in your life. So you might even connect to someone who you've really wanted to connect to before, like, I don't know, someone who is like online, or it's just someone you admire. Maybe even some of you will get to meet a celebrity that you really love. Yeah, it could be anything. So either way, your connections are definitely blessed by the fairies and they want you to know that. Maybe that's why the trust was really at the bottom there. Yeah, someone's always going to be there to catch you. You're very loved. Alrighty, so I'm going to check these off screen. It was 222 though, on my timer there when I saw that. I'm going to check them off the screen, just in case they need censored. I think we're okay there. I'll play it safe with one of them though. So here you actually have another singer. So there is a lot of high vibrational energy around you. This is a singer of healing. I did notice that this little guy has a crack on his head, but I feel like that's where, that's a sign of all this divine intuition coming into you. Actually, it looks like a little lightning bolt. So my last reading, How Are You Shocking People, might have really resonated for you, or it might really resonate for you if you want to check it out. All right. So singer of healing. Yeah, definitely a very healing time for you. Some very painful wounds, I think are finally being balanced out and healed for you. And that's why there's so much abundance coming in, because of this beautiful healing that's happening within you. Number 10 as well, so it's done, finito. And you have 8, 9, 10 here too. Look at that. So you're definitely on a great track here. Now, let me just censor this little guy. I don't even think YouTube would care about him, but I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk it. They care more about, like, you know, everyone cares more about female nudity, right? But this little guy, he's just taking a little step off. He's the full energy here. Let me get him up. He is called the Journeyman. The Journeyman. All right. So, yes. And look, as well, the support. See, to me, this is the support of ancestors and your spirit guides down here, shown by how he's stepping off the head of this elder down below. You definitely have the support of your ancestors. You're really overcoming a lot of burdens that have been in your family lineage, because the Hierophant relates to institutions as well. And our first institution is our family. So yeah, you're definitely bringing a lot of balance to both the masculine and feminine lines of the family. I do get that a lot in my readings. I feel like the people that are attracted to me and my channel are definitely ones that see beyond the binary and can feel and relate to both sides of any situation. Definitely those of you that picked this pile with the balance card in the middle. Yeah, this is quite a beautiful energy. At first I was like, ooh, is it tricky? But like any tricky energy that is around you, you definitely can see right through it. But they can't see right through you because you're kind of cloaked here with your eyes, because she's got the sunglasses on. Yeah. You're definitely very protected. Very, very protected. The best protection you can do is keeping yourself balanced within and without. Anyway, let us check the little entryways for our little guys here. You're definitely on the precipice of this brand new start. Look how well, because he's a little blue guy as well. And he's lining right up to our little guy here, our little guy jumping. Yeah. Okay, right, let's do it. All right, Singer of Healing. Healing of body, mind, and spirit. Yes, that's the balancing out. There's a cosmic balancing out happening for you on all levels right now. The Song of the Singer has the power of healing deep wounds of the spirit, wounds that can destroy mortals or immortals alike. You guys have come through some ish. That is incredible, and that's why these blessings on your connections are coming through. Faith betrayed, love dishonored, trust abandoned, and other injuries of the spirit all inflict serious wounds, which are reflected in the body's illnesses and injuries. Through the Song of Healing, we may be restored and renewed, but only if the wounded one is prepared to forgive and let go, returning to love and compassion. As always, with all gifts of the spirit, healing is offered, not forced, and requires active participation on our part. Let me just jump to the starter reading. This is the healer's card, and its presence in a reading may speak of healing to be given or of healing to be received. Yes, I do feel like you are very healing to people around you. You might not be conventional. In fact, I get your healing methods are definitely unconventional. Yes, but that's what makes them so good. Like, sometimes we need something unconventional because that's what, like, opens our perception, right? That's the whole point. The whole point of us all having different perspectives in life and in this world, in this dimension, is so that we can all broaden each other's minds and perspectives and enrich all our lives. yeah, and see things from new ways. Anyway, the circumstances and processes of reaching well-being may seem easy, or they may bring great challenges. In either case, we are asked to participate in our own healing as we are strengthened by this singer. More usually, this singer speaks of both giving and receiving, because we cannot truly and freely give without receiving as well. And doesn't that go perfectly with this balance card, the yin and the yang? Giving and receiving. How beautiful. Healing is something that flows through us, not from us, and as such we are inevitably affected by its passage. Drawing this card tells us of both a need and an opportunity for healing ourselves and perhaps others as well. My gosh. As Warren, one of my teachers, said, healing is not something you do, it's something you are. Cool. Feel like that repeated itself a little bit, but am I one to talk? I don't think so. All right, we have the Journeyman is our next one here. Heck yeah. Okay, so the Journeyman's keywords are adventure, independence, polishing of skills, and travel. Yes, that goes very well with the, I mean, it goes so perfectly with the Eight of Wands, and they're marrying each other so well. It's kind of blowing my mind, little guys, not gonna lie. All the great ones, the saints, the bodhisattvas, and all of those who are filled with or by the spiritual light have been on this journey. They went into the wilderness, stepping like fools off of the safe paths and into the waiting hands of their gods or goddesses. Yes, because look, he's down there ready to catch. Oh my goodness. This is the life. This is the life, guys. This is the journey of life. A pilgrimage that begins in ignorant trust, passes through all of the doubts, fears, ups and downs, probably all of the delusions, and certainly all of the confusions. Through it, we learn slowly, painfully, a new kind of trust. A trust in the process, detached from the goal. Yeah, okay, I'm going to skip some of that and go straight to starter reading here. Adventure, independence, travel, a long path ahead, we hope. This card speaks to the need to perfect skills in working and living, but it acknowledges having a sound grounding in the basics. Yes, the basics are everything. That just made me think of Bruce Lee, who he's like, I don't fear the man who has practiced 1,000 punches once. I fear the man who has practiced one punch 1,000 times. Yes, that is definitely something for you guys. And practicing the basics, that is definitely very grounding and balancing out for you. And it just builds this amazing foundation. And that's actually what's causing this abundance to come in as well up here. Okay. Let me see. Optimistic, innocent, and willing to learn. They also show us that intuition serves us well, but only if we pay attention to it. Sometimes we are operating from theory alone, and our knowledge may or may not be well grounded in reality. This card does not necessarily refer exclusively to beginnings. It can also signify a progression along a path, moving into the unknown from the known, a new phase in an ongoing process. This card may also represent untested concepts or ideas and suggest a need for balance between the intuitive and the rational as one approaches the unknown. Yes, I feel like that's perfect. Yeah. I like that. Because the Queen of Swords is brilliant at balancing intuition and like logic. Yes, intuition and logic. She's the best at that. So that's definitely something that you are learning to master, and that's what the fairies are helping you to master just now. Yes, because that's the thing. I bet you with the healing here, because these old wounds are getting healed within you, it's changing your ability to perceive the world. And so you're perceiving it in a more truthful, neutral way, in a more balanced way. You're not projecting your wounds out anymore. And so you're able to see everything around you much more clearly. Crystal clear here, like the crystal clear wings. Okay. Consider where you're going. What are your long-term goals? What are your long-term goals? What are you doing that is helping you to move toward them? Alrighty, guys. So pile number 1, this was your reading. This was your messages from the fairies. If you made it all this way, please leave me a little yin-yang emoji down the bottom. That would be amazing. Or a little raspberry as well. That would also be delightful. And hopefully I will see you in another reading or another pile. All the best. I hope you have the most wonderful time until I see you again, or if not, just the most wonderful life in general. Alrighty? Ta-ta! Hello there, pile number 2s. Alrighty, if you picked the unicorn, you're in the right place. Hello, my unicorn pile. Alrighty, so messages from the fairies for my pile number 2s. Alrighty. They want to say that you are such a beautiful and divine being. I feel like you are being recognized a lot more for your beauty and your connection to the divine, for your purity, for your for how rare you are as well. The movie The Last Unicorn, or the book The Last Unicorn, could be relevant to you. I actually watched, when I was traveling on the plane, I watched a movie called Death of a Unicorn. You might want to check that out. It's kind of like just like a monster movie, really. But I thought it was like really good, actually. I was actually quite touched by it. Yeah. It's pretty funny as well. So you could check it out if you like. You may have Scottish ancestry, as the unicorn is indeed our national animal here in Scotland. Yeah, and even if it's not Scottish, you might have Celtic ancestry. Unicorn is also sacred in China, I know, so also Chinese ancestry might be important for you guys. You have a truly rare essence. I heard that the fairies want to protect that, actually. I feel like you are very protected, definitely. And the thing you can do for your best protection is just to stay in your own energy, make sure you are regularly grounding and keeping your spiritual hygiene up. You know, this is like kind of like living in that romanticizing your life bubble, you know? Yeah. It feels like life is magical around you. Like life is different for you now. Life is different around you. And people notice the effect you have on reality. You definitely have a marked effect on both the atmosphere of the place around you and what happens in there. You know, I feel like you affect things a lot more than you've realized before. You've probably had people fighting over you and stuff like that and been unaware of it when you were perhaps younger or more naive, you know. Because it's hard to know, you know, it's hard to know what like is really like, because we're just experiencing life from ourselves. We might really not see just how beautiful and amazing we are. It's only after we like, you know, open up our perception more, we can actually see and understand why things happened the way they did and why people reacted to us the way they did. Yeah. Okay. I think, 333 on my little timer there as I stopped. I think I'm going to stop there and go on to your tarot cards now. Wow, okay. Alrighty, Unicorn Pile, I finally got this deck. I've been wanting this deck for ages. I actually bought it months ago for my birthday, but I'd not been able to actually get a hold of it until then because of some hijinks. I don't know, I'll just leave it at that. But I am so happy to finally have it. Look how perfect it goes with the unicorn vibes. It's like proper magical girl vibes. And look, the Empress on the bottom when I take it out. You guys are definitely upping your abundance, your level of abundance and beauty. All this beautiful Venus energy is so strong. Yet more divine feminine energy in this pile too. You might work with Aphrodite, Venus, Inanna Ishtar. Freya. I heard Caradwen as well, actually. You might work with any or all of these deities, and if you are, it's definitely helping to boost your beauty and abundance and the level of luxury in your life. And even if you don't work with any of them, or you don't connect to that, these things are still boosting for you because of what you've connected to within yourself, to the divine source. Like, wow, okay, and all these stars here, there are definitely some star seeds in here, definitely some star beings, people that connect to the stars, that feel like their home is somewhere out there and not on this earthly dimension. Okay, so messages from the Fae for my pile number 2 is the unicorn pile. Look how cool, I love the iridescent. It's just like my my channel banner art. Heck yeah. Okay, so messages from the Fae folk, from the fairies, for my pile number 2 is the unicorn pile. Oh, that jumped out straight away. We have 2 cards here. 2 wands cards. Okay, so we have 2 of wands and the 9 of wands. Whew, okay, so Aphrodite is definitely coming through very strong with her flower, the rose, being so prominent. You guys might have a really cute sense of fashion. I feel like you really stand out wherever you go. I feel like your higher heart chakra and your soul star chakra are very much activated and in alignment. You might have actually noticed that there's a lot more manifestations coming into you, like physical ones, like really tangible stuff is starting to really come through in your world. You're really starting to have more of a grip on this whole reality creation thing. Take it or leave it. Those who know, know. Okay? And yeah, you've really been healing from the past with this card here. It's really helping you to heal old wounds. Interesting, they both have chokers on here as well. I feel like you in the past have had your voice suppressed. You felt the need to hold back on the things you say. Like, I was actually like physically put my hand around my throat there, so God forbid any of you have had anyone do that to you unconsensually. Like, God, some of you might be into that, but let's not go down. This is just a nice light fairy reading. Let's not go down that path. Anyway, the point is, you are now feeling like your throat chakra is a lot more, you're able to speak a lot more, because see, like this unicorn, their throat here is completely free and open, and it's just full of that white space. And even the fact it goes from this little squiggly line one into this heart, it's like the heart healing. The heart healing is opening up your throat chakra for speaking more and for like speaking into existence as well, I'm hearing, because you know the throat chakra, that's Mercury's power chakra, and mercurial energy is very fairy, actually, very fairy in nature. But the point I'm making is, sorry, you guys, this energy is quite it's quite potent. I feel like my head's going all over the place, and I'm really having to take the time to ground myself, so that I can keep track of my thoughts. But yes, as I was saying, the throat chakra, it's one of the creative powerhouse chakras. So our actual, like our home of creativity is in the divine feminine chakra, your sacral svadhisthana chakra, and it's the orange chakra. And then, but the blue chakra, that's Mercury in your throat, that is abracadabra, I create as I speak. And so from there you can sing, you can write, you put the words out, you know, you can do all that sort of stuff. It's the creative chakra. So your creative practices are actually opening up new doors for you in your reality, and it's starting to free you from any bonds of the past, from any hurts, because you see now your own power to create anything that you want. You're also connecting more to unity consciousness and coming away from duality. Whew. If you're taking any supplements or medication, they are definitely helping you. So keep at it. Keep at your vitamins, guys. That's awesome. Being around flowers, especially roses, might be especially helpful for you right now. Wearing cute clothes, whether you're masculine or feminine, stuff that makes you feel good when you wear it, very important. That will really boost your Venus energy and make you feel a lot better every day. Yeah, that will do it, because like your old clothes, the ones you've been wearing too much, they've started to get a bit of a weird vibe around them, so you need to like freshen it up a bit and just inject some of that beautiful creative energy from yourself into your outfits that you're doing every day. Okay, let's get some more. That was actually, that was a really big channel. On the bottom we have the Nine of Swords actually, so I can see you might have had trouble sleeping lately, you might have had some bad dreams, weird dreams, maybe not even bad, because I know myself I've had a bunch of weird processing dreams. I can just sort of feel the vibe of them. You know that you're not really meant, you don't need to look up the symbolism of those sort of dreams afterwards. You just, because you just kind of remember the vibe of them. And you might remember the odd things. You're like, oh, okay, so I was processing something about school, for example. If you were at school but you don't really remember anything about it, you're just like, oh, okay, glad that I shifted that energy out of me then in my sleep. So you might have had a lot of that, and that's helping you to heal. Just helping you to heal with this Wounded Warrior card here. There's definitely new pathways opening up for you with this Two of Wands. Very exciting. Okay. Whew, oh my gosh, I channeled so much on them. There was so much energy coming through. Yeah, so much energy coming through for you guys. Okay, can I get some more messages from the fairies for my pile number 2, the unicorn pile? Oh, been so excited to have this deck. Looks like you got 2 cards that fell out here, so let's take a look. First one is 2 of Pentacles. 2-2. Look at that. You guys are definitely shifting. Definitely. See how I was saying it's opening doors? And then this is you like actually shifting the physical matter in your reality. That's how I was talking about you're juggling better. Your tasks and your things to do. You're finding a really good flow and of energy given and energy returned to you here. You're really mastering it. This is actually a Capricorn card, and if you don't know already, Unicorn is the highest manifestation of Capricorn energy, exiting out of duality and into oneness. The World, and then you get Saturn's card. You guys have definitely overcome some crazy restrictions in your life, and now you're ready for like a new path that's not as restricted, that your voice isn't held back. Because see, look, she has like, it's become a gold choker there, and then now she's free of the choker, free of restrictions. You're definitely coming out of some restrictions here. And with the Princess of Swords on the bottom, yes, I feel like people are seeing you enter this new phase of your life, this new era. Feels like it's going to be very successful as well. You might actually be graduating from something in this way. You might be finishing up a uni semester, or you might be finishing up a uni degree rather, or PhD or something like that. Something major here might be, either way, you're coming into like a brand new chapter, maybe even a new book in your life. That's how big this like shift in your energy is that I'm feeling here. You're being very purified at this time. Yeah, you're definitely getting a brand new perspective and outlook on life through this. What's underneath? The moon. What's in the moon? Yeah, you can't see this yet. The moon is mystery, but it's that divine feminine energy is really strong. So you guys might want to take the time to meditate at night specifically. That might be very helpful for you. You want to be in the moonlight. You want to be in that softer space so that you can feel out the sensitivities and the energy, because unicorn's one of the most sensitive creatures out there. And I just got a message about skincare there as well. So if you've been doing skincare, it's definitely working. You are looking radiant, my love. Yeah, your skin is looking incredible. If you have an unusual color of hair or you like to wear wigs, they are super cool. People really admire them. And yeah, again, people really love your style. Your magic is increasing big time, whether you practice any formal systems of magic or whatnot, or if you just, you know, find your own way with that sort of thing, it's definitely working for you. There's something about you that's very exotic to people. No matter what you look like, you're exotic to someone, huh? Anything else? There is big success coming to you. You're definitely doing the right thing. I think you can feel it. I think you can feel how you're healing and that you're making progress, and you've been seeing results. You have definitely been seeing results if you pick this pile. Tangible, physical results. You might start to have really cool little like manifestation stories now. Yeah. Don't doubt it, man. These glitches in the Matrix, they happen more often than you think. Alright, okay, guys. Let's move on to your oracle cards. But before I do, if you've been enjoying this, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I am just so jazzed to have you here. Yeah, if you're enjoying this, if it resonates, it really helps me to let me know that you are enjoying it too. Anything else? Oh yeah, and if you're subscribed already, I love you, my soul stars. Thank you for being here. Alrighty, let's get your oracle cards. It was 1, 2, 3, 4 on my timer when I said that, so it's perfect timing. Alright guys, we're going to start with my fairy oracle, the Brian Froud one. I have 2 fairy oracle cards, and we're starting with Brian Froud's beautiful one. I unfortunately might have to censor 1 or 2 cards if they come out. Let's just see, hopefully not. All right, for my pile number 2 is the unicorn pile. Messages from the fairies for them right now. It didn't come out, so I'm not going to take it. Messages for the fairies, from the fairies for my pile number 2s. Some of you might even have, you know, fairy blood in you. You know, you might, with that Celtic connection. Because I said for the fairies, you know, so like by accident. But no coincidences, right? Pile number 2, the unicorn pile. Oh, thank you. Look at that, you guys. You got the fairy godmother. Looks like you guys are going to the ball after all, Cinderella. All right, that is stunning. On the bottom of the deck, we have Iris of the Rainbow. I have to just, it was 111 when I did that there. You guys, there's definitely tons of synchronicities around you. You guys are starting to see glitches in the Matrix. Don't even lie to me. Yes, Iris of the Rainbow. So rainbows are the symbol of God's promise that it will never get that bad again. So that's how you're healing, because like something in your soul knows it will never get that bad again. That you have truly overcome these things that have burdened you before. Overcome these things that have hurt you. You might want to check out your Chiron placement in your chart to get more information on this, on what you specifically are healing. So for example, like my Chiron is in Leo, and then also look at the house it's in, but I'm not going to just tell you that right now. I'm just going to say Leo, right? So that's about like recognition of talents and everything like that. So yeah, if you had Chiron in Leo, then you might see that more people are recognizing you for the gifts and the talents that you have and that you share. And you're getting more recognition and praise and admiration for that, which is great. And what else? Like, see if you have Chiron and Virgo, then maybe you are overly perfectionist, overly critical on yourself, feeling like you need to be of service all the time. Maybe that is finally healing for you. Maybe you can finally just enjoy your life, huh? Like, gosh, yeah, Virgos never stop. It's like Capricorn and Virgo are pretty similar, actually. So yeah, just some examples for you. Definitely check it out in your own personal chart for further information for your specific case here, your specific incarnation in this earthly life. All right. Enough of that. Let's look at the fairy godmother card here. Yeah, they're getting a wish come true. We have the barn owl present here as well, so definitely look up owl symbolism as well as the unicorn if you're here. Owl's about seeing beyond the veil. Again, more perception shifts here. We have a silver birch tree behind her, which is new beginnings, rebirth. Yes, you are definitely rebirthing after some crazy cycles in your life. right now. The apple here, forbidden fruit, forbidden knowledge, hidden knowledge. You're definitely coming into some deep wisdom if you pick this pile. And if you have a crystal ball, you might want to work with it more, or just get a little one. Crystal spheres are incredibly fun as well. You can just roll them about in your hand if you have a little small one, like a little marble. I feel like that might be really nice for some of you. Might be nice for those of you with like ADHD or something like that, having a little crystal ball to like roll about in your hand. I see that being very helpful. Also, eating more apples might be a good idea for you right now. Can't go wrong with a good apple, eh? An apple a day. Oh, right, okay. Anyway. The fairy godmother. Oh, yeah. Gifts, talents, grace, helpful lessons. Isn't it funny that I mentioned Chiron and Leo? I'm getting recognized for your gifts and talents there. Yeah, no matter whether you have that or not, I think you're getting recognized for your gifts, your talents, your beauty as well, your style, your grace. Your grace. No. Yeah. There's something of a, like, royalty to your essence. Something elevated, I would say, even if it's not, like, if you don't like the term royalty, you know, there's something elevated about your presence and your spirit now. You have definitely been elevated, and that's why this world card's coming out for you. Major graduation in terms of just life in general, at the very least here. Let me see. Okay, so the fairy godmother offers last-minute rescues. When she turns up in our readings, good things may well be happening that we don't think we deserve, or that we do deserve, but we haven't thought to ask for. Almost imperceptibly, she teaches us about giving and receiving unconditionally, helping us to open our hearts to love and acceptance. She sometimes showers us with abundance. Keep an eye out for unexpected good fortune, especially when you thought you saw bad luck headed your way. Oh my gosh, yeah, things are never going to be that bad again. Things have changed and you are in a new level, my dear. All right. Remember to say thank you by passing the kindness on to someone else. Practice a little fairy godmothering yourself and see how enjoyable it is. Part of the fun is to do it so that the recipient doesn't know where the gift came from. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, I love that. I'm actually tearing up for you guys. What a beautiful message. Wow. Oh. Some of you all, you might have a godmother or a grandmother in spirit, and they, or just like some sort of female ancestor here, they really love you and they are guiding you and helping you from the other side every day. They're always sending you love and guidance and good things because you do deserve it. You do. Oh, that's so beautiful. Alrighty, let's get some final oracle cards from my Manifesting with the Fairies to finish us off here. My gosh, you guys, I'm feeling it. My emotions from this one here. So gorgeous. You guys definitely deserve it. Alrighty, Manifesting with the Fairies, here we go. Get some final messages, final clarifications for my, well, that came out so freaking fast, didn't even finish my sentence. For pile number 2's the unicorn pile. Let's see. Health and vitality. Ooh, a rare fairy couple for you guys. Wow, for those of you who are single and wanting to be partnered up, this is a very good sign that you're going to meet someone here that is a lovely match for you. On the bottom, we have leadership. You're definitely leading the way for others. That's shown very strongly with the unicorn here. You're lighting the way, and you've helped so many more people than you realize just by being yourself and staying true to your soul and who you are on a cosmic level. You do not know how many people you have helped, how many people's lives you have brightened. Wow. Just keep being you, okay? Now, health and vitality here, so gorgeous. Some of you might have indigenous, Oh, what's the tribe that Moana, the film Moana, the Disney one? Oh, the tribes from that film. Oh, it's escaping my head right now. Or you might have Hawaiian ancestry. Oh, no. Maori? I think it's Maori. Maori ancestry, Hawaiian ancestry, Tahiti ancestry. Any of these beautiful tropical places, maybe even like South America or something, but particularly I'm getting more tropical islands here. Yeah, any of these places, you might have a connection to them, or visiting them might help. Visiting them, yeah, man. We'll just fly to Hawaii. Why not? I mean, I would. Oh my god, I'm definitely going someday. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii ever since I found out that, especially, well, I wanted to go anyway because I love tropical energy, but especially when I found out Jurassic Park was filmed there, I was like, I have to go to Jurassic Park. So yeah. Yeah, maybe you guys should plan a trip that your inner child would really love. Even if you don't go far or anything, I think it would make a big difference to your health and vitality and your happiness, which really affects your health and vitality. If you're happy, then generally you're going to be pretty healthy. Anyway, yeah, planning a trip that would make your inner child really happy would definitely be so beneficial for you right now. Yeah, because I will say as well, my trip to America there, I mean, because I'm returned to my hometown, you know, that always does so much for my heart, you know, getting to visit there, I just love it, you know. So there might be something for you, maybe even seeing the place where you were born, where you grew up, if you've moved away, or going somewhere brand new. That is always amazing, always broadens the horizons. Whatever you choose, it will definitely be the best for you, and you're definitely getting the signs and the guidance about where you need to go from your fairy godmothers. Or from your fairy godmother. I was kind of speaking to like the crowd of you all out there, however many of you are watching right now. Yeah, your own fairy godmother is very much guiding you to the places that you will be the most restored and have the most vital and amazing life possible. Yeah, definitely beautiful partnership on the horizon if you're not already in it. If you are in one, oh my gosh, is it boosting you to heck? Yeah, it's boosting you to heck. This is some wonderful energy, guys. I am so happy for you. All right, so more messages from the fairies here before we sign off. Health and vitality. Do things that will increase your strength, vigor, and energy, such as dancing, walking, running, and eating a balanced diet. These frolicking, fun-loving royal mer fairies remind us that our health is in our own hands. Ooh, and it's funny that I mentioned Virgo after that as well, since Virgo rules our health. Let me see. And also our daily routines. So yeah, this is very much a Virgo card here too. How cool. And that making wise choices about what we consume can give us a greater vitality, improve our quality of life. As well as the foods we eat, this includes what we listen to and watch. Try to become more mindful during the commercial breaks on TV, as many advertising messages can enter our aura and subconscious mind, perhaps encouraging us to make purchases we don't really want or need. Yeah, there's more than that goes on in the programming of things, I think, as well. But yeah, definitely. This card can also be saying that it's time to focus more on your health and vitality. Can you find small ways to change your lifestyle and make it more health-giving? What can you do to enhance your quality of life? Grab a notepad and a pen and jot down all the things you intuitively know need to go. Do this exercise without judgment and be gentle but firm with yourself. Yeah, you know what I was saying, like if anyone's taking supplements or anything like that to help their health, it's really working. I feel like a lot of you are already doing these things, and this is confirmation that it's really working for you. The fairies are really happy with the steps you've taken to improve your health and vitality. The little things you're doing every day are really adding up. Really, really adding up. Yeah, I feel like some of you, your hair might be growing and thicker and healthier and a lot more luscious than before. I just feel like your whole body, like you're definitely glowing a lot more than you were previously, because you've left behind so much of that old stuff that you don't need anymore. Let me see. Manifestation. Manifest health and vitality by bringing conscious awareness to what you consume. Ensure that you're getting the vitamins and minerals needed to support a healthy mind and body. Do more physical activity like swimming, dancing, or playing. How cute. And the affirmation we have here is, good health and vitality are my natural state. I have boundless energy to do all the things I want to do. Isn't that wonderful? Wow. Okay, unicorn pile. I hope that this, you know what? I'm going to hope and intend and trust that this message gave you the confirmations that you needed to hear, that it was helpful or at least fun and resonated in some way for you. And hopefully I'll see you in another reading or another pile. And until then, I'm sending you so much love and I hope you have the best time. Yep, I just hope you have the best time. Alrighty, so see you later. Goodbye.